Good morning and a happy Friday morning to everybody. I hope your week is going well. We have a lot to cover in this video, but of course, as usual, before we jump into our story for today, I have something to say to somebody, and then I have something to say to all of my YouTube subscribers. Let's jump in. Let's cover this. Let's go. I want to start this video on our fabulous Friday morning by thanking Angela, Diana, and Lori. They sent me the brush to wash and massage Finn with, a makeup brush cleaner, and some cat litter for Tigger. Just exactly what I wanted and what I needed right off my Amazon wish list. Thank you guys so much. Second of all, Steph the Altar Nerd has started a new weekly program called the Royal Clubhouse, where you get together and you talk about different things going on that particular week. She's having her very first episode on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the United States, and I am going to be her very first guest. So you don't want to miss this. Make sure you tune in. Next up, several people asked me how Finn did during the storm. There he is. I don't know if you can see that little nose sticking out on the end. He was not wearing his Thunder shirt. He's put on some weight. The Thunder shirt now is too small. We have put another one of a larger size on the Amazon wish list. All right, let's move on. Now, here we go again. You guys have been writing to me right and left. These are the comments from Wednesday's video that you guys were not once again receiving any notification. Now, I did check the analytics again without writing in to anybody. 60% on Wednesday of the people that were watching my videos were subscribed. And of the 60% that are subscribed, 25%, almost 26%, had turned on all notifications for my channel. So I'm going to tell you guys again that you must get out of the app. You may have to sign out, sign back in, unsubscribe, or unsubscribe, sign out, sign back in, resubscribe, then hit the bell all notifications. That should solve the problem. If it doesn't, I beg you to reach out to YouTube, because I already spoke to Joe, and I've gone as far as I can go with this issue with Joe as far as you guys not getting notifications. But for some reason on Wednesday, lots of you did not get any notifications of any kind. At the same time, I continue to get comments from people saying that my like button again wasn't working, that the thumbs up button was missing. Once again, you guys have to log out, log back in, and see if you can fix it. But there was a twist today, because you guys were also reporting that you weren't able to leave comments. They took away your ability to comment. I was like, what? No, that can't be right. No, I looked it up, and sure enough, as you can see from the next slide, people, I 27 comments out of 1,100 views. Yeah, they blocked you guys from leaving comments. Now, before we move on, I wanted to show you one more conversation that I had with Joe, where I pointed out that ads are not being run. Now, understand, you guys, that when I'm talking about ads, I'm talking about mid ads. In other words, the ads that run in the middle of the video. And the last time I spoke to Joe, as you can see, he was like, they're running. And I'm like, yeah, well, other YouTubers are claiming they're not there. So but they're working as they should, but yet nobody else can see them. After my complaint to Joe, suddenly the ads started running again for 1 to 2 days. And now they've stopped again. So at the time that all of this is going on, I saw this. Rumble and X are suing advertisers and ad agencies. They're blocking revenue from going to certain platforms and certain creators. I mean, irregardless that I had 3 years of no problems, if you read what Joe wrote, there may not have been any available ads, and suddenly there's this problem and that problem, which never occurred before. I'm going to be keeping an eye on this lawsuit. All right. Now, one of the stories I wanted to talk about really quickly was Invictus, because remember, they're now asking for donations online, which is something they're not supposed to be doing. And let's remember that Invictus Germany has broken off to do their own thing. Well, one of my subscribers, the point is, she wrote to me and said that the U.S. has withdrawn all funding to Invictus because they realize how unpopular Harry is with the veterans, and they feel that it's not appropriate to give them any more. I mean, 2,000 veterans have walked away so far. She also wrote to me that Washington pulled their offer, and that's how they ended up in the UK. I'll keep an eye on that. Let's move on. All right, here we go. The big story for this video. If this doesn't show that people are sick of Harry, I don't know what does. When Harry went on ITV and shared all about how the rift with his family was because of the court cases, which we all know is a lie, apparently more viewers were watching a plane safety show. That's right, Harry's show was beaten in ratings by a show about turbulence. So even though the documentary had people in it like Hugh Grant and Charlotte Church, and supposedly it was a little bit enlightening to show you Harry's thought process on why he needed to leave the UK, which of course we all know was crap. When Harry sat there and said that his decision to fight the media is what contributed to his rift with the royal family, and asked if his decision destroyed the royal family, and he said, yeah, that's a central piece to it. But that's a hard question to answer because anything I say about my family results in a torrent of abuse from the press. Come on. They're saying that while the documentary was eye-opening in that way, other shows definitely ranked higher. So according to figures from something called ThinkBox, I think that's a UK thing, Tabloids on Trial was the 35th most watched program on ITV that week. So it had just under 1.1 million viewers. The documentary was beaten by Turbulence, How Safe Is Your Flight, in 29th place with 1.2 million, and downward it went. I mean, I'm telling you, people are so sick of hearing Harry whine and moan and groan about how unfair things are. Somebody needs to do something with this man. This constant bid for sympathy, see me as a victim, see me as a victim, has worn so thin. I cannot tell you. People are just shutting off. And remember, supposedly the UK love them. They're on this big PR push. They've hired some PR people to try to increase his and Meghan's, to make people like them better. If that's what they've done, it is not working. And I think the thing that really works against Harry and Meghan the most is Harry's constant pulling the Diana card. It's so cringe at this point. He needs to just stop. I mean, the ratings are a clear indicator that they're just not drawing in the audiences like they used to, because the CBS Good Morning show got the same crappy ratings that the ITV show got. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up, I'm telling you. Wow, plain turbulence video. All right, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications, then go down into the description box. You'll find the link to video number 2. Follow me on over. Let's go.